Shalom. 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 Greetings, I am Giuliano. We are the Arcturians. When I look at planetary healing meditations, then I ask this question: what is the most powerful intervention that we as planetary healers can focus on in our meditations? And to answer that question, I have to go to a point in the history of humanity which is approximately 1944, 1945, when the atomic bomb was first dropped on the planet. And some of you may know that this bomb had great reverberation throughout the fifth dimension, and that there are many higher dimensional beings throughout the galaxy that became aware of the danger to Gaia and the danger to the biosphere on the Earth. But what this nuclear bomb represents is a turning point in the biosphere of the planet. And that turning point represents an era in which humanity, Homo sapien, is the force that determines what happens to the biosphere. Whatever mankind does determines what will happen to every plant and animal life form on this planet now. Now, of course, I'm aware of the many changes that are occurring on this planet, and I'm aware of the polarizations and the arguments and discussions about what's causing the earth changes. And of course, we know that there are cosmic factors, such as the cycles of the sun, and even the cosmic energies that are coming from the galaxy, including the central sun. But the dramatic changes in the environment, the blockages of Earth meridians, the adding of the rising of the temperatures, many of these aspects are a result of man's activities. Now, the blue jewel is the name that the Arcturians give to the Earth, because the Earth is a blue jewel in the galaxy. The Earth has multiple life forms. The Earth has many different species. But what is necessary to protect and what is necessary to assist in the evolution and ascension of the planet? We all want to see the Earth ascend, and we want to see humanity ascend into a fifth dimensional higher being of light. So, from the planetary healing perspective, from planetary healing meditations, the most important aspect, the most important intervention is the focus and encouragement on the spiritual evolution of humanity. And we call the spiritual evolution of humanity a leap. We need a leap in consciousness. We need a leap in the evolution of humanity. And in the Biorelativity meditations, I want, especially today, to focus as a group on the imagery and on the communication with Gaia, on the evolutionary leap of humanity. What is the relationship between Gaia and the evolution of humanity? You are an Earth-based species. There is a long history of evolution of species, and species develop during a crisis. This is a crisis on the planet, and the anthropologists call this crisis a mass extinction. We are in a mass extinction event, and we want to stop the mass extinction. We want to intervene and work with Gaia, work with the spirit of the earth. Yes, humanity is the crown jewel of Gaia, but also we must work together energetically and spiritually with Gaia. We must work with higher consciousness. And part of that higher consciousness is the merging of our thought forms and our planetary healing meditations with Gaia. Now, this means that Gaia receives our thoughts. How? Well, Gaia interacts with the noosphere. Gaia interacts with the thought field of humanity. Now, at this point, you're probably well aware that the thought field, the collective unconscious and the subconscious of humanity, is being downloaded randomly through the internet, through the media, through war images, through much negativity. There is not really a consistent effort to download positive thought forms and imagery into the noosphere so that a higher dimensional reality can manifest. And we are even going one step further because we want that higher dimensional reality to focus on the next evolutionary stage, the next evolutionary step of humanity, because Homo sapien needs an upgrade, just like your computers need an upgrade. And that upgrade is a new consciousness called fifth dimensional consciousness. And so we have given the name of the next stage of development of Homo sapien, Homo Omega. And today, in our planetary healing meditations, we want to work with you to focus as a group on the imagery of Homo Omega, encouraging Earth's participation in the evolutionary stage. Because Earth does participate in the evolution of all beings. No being on this planet, no life form evolves without the participation of Gaia. And so, when I say that we are in this stage of development where humanity controls the life forms of all living plants and animals, I want you to also think of this in a positive way. Because from a positive standpoint, it means that we can exert a positive influence towards the evolution of humanity towards Homo Omega. Now, in the Biorelativity meditation, I'm going to ask you to bilocate, to visualize yourself traveling with me to my starship Athena, which is on the fifth dimension. And the reason is because when you elevate yourself to a sacred area, such as my starship, which is in a higher consciousness energy field, then your thought powers, which I call your arcane energies, accelerate, and you can have a more dramatic effect, a more dramatic influence, a more effective influence with your planetary healing meditations. So take 3 deep breaths now. Close your eyes. And go into a state of spiritual relaxation. This is a state where you both feel physically relaxed, but also spiritually connected, spiritually activated, having higher spiritual powers, such as increased abilities to be telepathic and to communicate telepathically with Gaia. I, Giuliano, send a corridor of light to each of your rooms who are participating now in my meditation. Feel that corridor of light in your room. And allow, encourage, direct your spirit body to rise up through your crown chakra and enter this corridor of light. And as you enter the corridor of light, travel now at the speed of thought to my starship Athena in the fifth dimension. You arrive at my fifth dimensional starship Athena. You enter the starship, walk down the hallway, and come into the Gaia Planetary Healing Room. As you enter the room, you see a holographic image of the planet Earth, the blue jewel. Take a seat around the holographic image, and above the holographic image, a white screen appears above the northern pole, the North Pole of the Earth. And on that North Pole screen, we are going to project the image of Homo Omega, the next higher fifth dimensional evolutionary stage of development, the next stage of development after Homo sapien, a stage of development which has a higher consciousness, higher understanding of the unity of the planet, has the telepathic abilities to interact with the planet, and seeks a spiritual union with humanity and Gaia. This is just one of the many stages of higher evolution of Homo Omega. And you can picture Homo Omega as a Buddha-like figure, as a Christ-like figure, as a figure such as Buffalo Calf Woman. You, as a planetary healing meditator, use your creative powers, your imagery, to project the image of Homo Omega onto the white screen. And the most important attribute of higher consciousness is the ability to participate in planetary healing and telepathic communications with the planet. And also that Homo Omega energy evolves and is integrated into the world leaders on this planet who will begin to make decisions based on higher fifth dimensional consciousness. So we will now meditate using the imagery that you and I together create of Homo Omega, and project that imagery onto the white screen. And then we will download that image into the Earth's feedback loop system. So we will go into silence now for several minutes, focusing on Homo Omega. Homo Omega. The light, the omega light from the central sun is filling the imagery on the white screen, merging with your thoughts, using the quantum energy light known as omega light to strengthen the imagery, to strengthen the arcane energies of your thought forms now. Feel the telepathic strength of your third eye projecting the highest power of thought onto the screen, activating, encouraging the next spiritual leap from Homo sapien to Homo Omega. Which will bring a major transformation to the planet, to the leaders, and to all inhabitants. This is the key to our planetary transformational process. Now I take the white screen with our collective thought forms and imagery, and with the power that we have in the Arcturian healing chamber, I, Giuliano, download this imagery into the Earth's feedback loop system and the noosphere, which will immediately accelerate the manifestation of our thought forms. 1, 2, 3, now. The imagery of Homo Omega is downloaded into the Earth's noosphere through the Earth's feedback loop system. And the powerful connection that we have with that feedback loop system in this healing chamber on my starship Athena. The Earth's collective consciousness illuminates immediately with this download of higher input. It's like an electromagnetic etheric charge of light that you and I together have facilitated today. Now it is time to leave the healing chamber. You stand up, walk out of the chamber, down the hallway. And we embrace each other, for we are one family. We are the star family. We are all star brothers and sisters. Enter the portal from which you came and travel down the corridor of light, returning to your room on Earth, traveling at the speed of thought. You arrive in your room from where you came and you are 6 feet above your physical body. Re-enter now your physical body in perfect alignment, bringing with you a higher spark of energy of Omega light and the power of Homo Omega. For you, as the Biorelativity planetary healers, are carrying the spark of Homo Omega in your etheric system now. You re-enter your body in perfect alignment. You open your eyes and you return to normal consciousness, feeling more elevated and highly charged, for you are fulfilling your mission as planetary healers. I am Giuliano. Good day.